What's up, guys? Welcome back to Military Insider. President Donald Trump is putting pressure on the Hamas to release the hostages and to end the Gaza conflict. As you might know, last week, President Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu, they had a press conference where they put out and they laid out a comprehensive plan to end the Gaza war. This is pretty much what they talk about. It's about 20 different bullet points. I'm not going to read them all to you. I don't want to bore you. But you can find this at the White House, or you can even find this on X. It is everywhere on the internet. You can find it and you can read through it. But the most important one that it stood out for me was number 4. Within 72 hours of Israel publicly accepting this agreement, all hostages alive and deceased will be returned. As of right now, I have not seen any news that they have released any hostages as of yet. I think they are in the works right now. In case you don't know, tomorrow is the anniversary of the terrorist attack in Gaza. And as of right now, they are in Israel talking and negotiating. Okay, let's take a look at this from Fox News.
Are in Egypt for high-stakes, indirect talks between Israel and Hamas, as President Trump is urging all parties to move fast or bloodshed could ensue. Steve Harrigan is live in Tel Aviv with the very latest. Hi, Steve.
Carly, President Trump really is keeping the pressure on all sides of the negotiators, telling them he expects the hostages to be released in a matter of days and that speed is of the essence.
The countries of the world, a lot of the countries surrounding Israel, frankly, Muslim, Arab, and many others have had great meetings with Hamas, and it looks like it's working. So we'll wait for a little while, see how it all turns out.
President Trump is putting a lot of pressure on Hamas and on Israel as well to stop the bombing and to finally put an end to this conflict. There's no reason for them to keep bombing themselves, and it has to be stopped. Okay, I want you to read, you guys. Make sure you put some comments in there. I want to read you guys all. Let me know what you guys think about this. If it's time for this to end. What do you think is going to happen after this? Do you think Hamas is going to release the hostages? Do you think they're going to agree to the peace talks? What's going to happen? What will happen with Gaza? We don't know. Let's keep watching.
Administration and fire. It worked very, very quickly. I think it's going to go very quickly. The meetings seem to be very good. We'll find out. We'll let you know soon.
Now, one potential problem in the Trump plan could come in phase 2 if Hamas refuses to disarm. Secretary of State Mark.
That's another thing right there. Part of the groundbreaking peace plan is that Hamas needs to be disarmed. 100% completely disarmed, and that's what they're saying. It might come with a little issues or problems down the road, because if you ask me, in my opinion, I don't think Hamas will be disarmed. I think they want to stay in power, so it'll be a matter of time.
Rubio said that if Hamas refuses to disarm, the real problems could come, the real challenges could happen even after those hostages are released.
That's the big issue here. If they decide not to be disarmed, that's when the real issue could come later on. So we'll have to see. Hopefully they can come together and get this deal done, release the hostages, send the remainings of the people they killed, and let's work on rebuild Gaza and Israel. We need to put an end to this senseless wars. So this is the report from Fox News today. Israel, Hamas meet in Egypt to revive Trump peace plan ahead of October 7th anniversary. High-level negotiations come one day before second anniversary of Hamas terror attacks that killed 1,200 people. As you know, tomorrow is the 2 years anniversary. Okay. Chief negotiator from Israel and Hamas convened in Egypt on Monday to hash out details on President Donald Trump's peace plan to end the years-long war and return the 48 hostages still held. The talks come one day ahead of the second anniversary of the Hamas attacks on Israel, when some 1,200 people were killed and 251 others were dragged into Gaza Strip, where dozens of dead and alive remain hostage. Egypt announced on Saturday that the high-level negotiation would occur Monday in the coast resort city of Sharm el-Sheikh, located in the southern tip of the Sinai Peninsula, after Hamas leadership appeared to accept part of the 20-point blueprint. The 20-point blueprint is the one that I just showed you guys early on my video, is this right here. There's a lot of information there. I'm not going to read through this, but look it up on internet. You'll find it. I will put a link on the description so you can find it there as well. But as of right now, Hamas, they're like 50%, 50%. 50%, they're going to agree with the plan, at least releasing the hostages, which is the most important part right now. And I believe the second part is to put an end on this war or conflict. They need to finish this. They need to end this like right now. Trump warns of massive bloodshed if Hamas fail to agree to peace deal. Move fast. Trump over the weekend urged the negotiators involved in the indirect talks to move fast, but he signaled that he viewed Hamas' response as positive and called on Israel to immediately stop the bombing of Gaza. That's another thing they need to figure out, because they put peace deals and then the other party keep bombing them as well. So they need to stop. They need to come together to the table and finish it. Done. Israel military operations were reported to have been reduced over the weekend, though a Reuters report citing medics said that 36 people, including children, were killed in a series of strikes across the enclave that hit residential buildings. That's what I'm saying. The press conference from President Donald Trump and the Prime Minister of Israel was last week on the 29th. And Israel keep bombing. So, I mean, who's going to stop? They need to stop ASAP. Reports have suggested that Hamas remains skeptical over the demand that it completely disarm and lacks confidence that Israel will cease its military ambitions in the Gaza Strip following the return of all hostages. The plan's call to have all hostages returned within a 3-day period has also apparently been flagged by Hamas as unrealistic, particularly when it comes to returning the bodies of the deceased, as some are believed to be buried under rubble. So part of the deal that Trump was trying to make was set up the rules, the groundbreaking rules, get this peace deal done, return the hostages, and return the bodies of the deceased. But now Hamas is saying that maybe that's going to be an issue because the people, the dead bodies, they're probably buried under the structures or the concrete. So it's a long road to go, but I think we are almost halfway there. I'm hoping they can get this deal done as soon as possible. We need to put an end to this senseless wars. Same thing with Russia and Ukraine. They keep bombing each other. I think this is something that needs to happen like time now. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. I really want to read your impressions, your thoughts on this conflict. Who do you think is gonna win? Do you think the peace deal between Trump and Netanyahu will do its work? Let me know. I really want to see your point of view on this. But a lot of people have been killed, and this needs to stop. It needs to stop. All right, guys, this is what we have for now. I will keep you guys informed. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Really help the channel out, and we'll see you on the next one. Stay safe.